Looks like you're gonna go record the final boss then.
Treasure!
I know what I said.
Pirate treasure! Arg!
That's a joke about the pirate treasure being terrible. Okay, now before we start, snipping around for that. Anyway, back to the point. Like, the Stomp Rock thing, that's not only it. Another one is like, and this is something that baffles my fucking mind. A bunch of moves, because we've like mostly scaled down to what existed in Generation 1, borrowing the obvious things like we can't go back to all the fairy moves that existed in Generation 1, so it's exceptions like that leads to another thing of, because of that, I'm pretty sure that means Sunny Day is gone.
Oh yeah, it's already been, all the weathers are gone.
And because Sunny Day is gone, a Solar Beam is now actually getting a ridiculous fucking power boost at a 200 base power, but there's no way to get it to instantly...
It's a tonic.
What?
The pants.
That...
What?
Oh, yeah, that's what you get for getting all the...
No, I know!
Yeah, that's your reward for basically 100%ing the game is pants.
No, I've known about the pants.
Well, we're wasting... No, I wasn't bringing that up for you. I was bringing that up for the viewers. We wasted 100% for that. Kartos is for this.
Uh-huh.
I swear they did it so this wouldn't be worth it.
Now, I need to just use a pirate treasure guy. We need to hard cut around, and I guess we're going to go give Capital B the old what for.
We're gonna go give Capital B a capital ass kicking.
You should have said we're gonna go kick Capital B and it's Capital A.
Oh, god damn it, that one was way better!
What is that noise?
That is my pants.
Oh.
My pants have zippers on the side.
Okay, as long as nothing's catching fire. And then I didn't hit record.
I would strangle you right now.
It's spinning though. Okay, so I'm about to just dishonor the world and just use a guide because I have a life. I'm coming back in, I have a guide, and I might do a lot of hypercuts. It's where I thought it was, but I remembered how to get it wrong.
Way back to the changes, like, because...
So, hold on. Well, oh shit, terminal's over here.
And, like, all the other things that have been changed, because weather's gone, like I said, Solar Beam now has an obnoxious power boost. Sky Attack also now has an obnoxious power boost, though Sky Attack being like 200 power, that may be carrying into the main games, I would be kind of okay.
Sky Attack is dumb.
Yeah, it's because Sky Attack is bad. The Solar Beam, that is a thing that should not carry into the main game. But outside of that, there were a few other things, like one of them was, besides the Solar Beam thing, there were a few others, like, Mega Drain has basically been
become Giga Drain.
Because Giga Drain doesn't exist. That was a Gen 4 move. No, actually, I think that was a Gen 3 move, and it took until Gen 5 to make it its, like, modern version. Because it was like, I think it was a Gen 3 move, but it was like 60 power, and it only had 5 shots. So it was fuck awful. So I think they doubled its shot count and made it 75 power. And that goes to it. Again, the reason a bunch of these are problems and things was a bunch of moves not existing, and a few Generation 1 moves have even, I believe, been kicked out. That just goes back to, you've now reduced a lot of things options, but in turn that's given some of the broken shit less counters. Like, I fucking hate focus.
I'm trying to use a guide.
Like, I hate Focus Blast, and I feel it is a move that is not worth it, like, at all. Focus Blast is a bad move, but it's at least there for situations where it can be useful. It, serves as fighting cover. It serves as fighting coverage for a lot of special attackers.
Well,
so
I get lost and can't find this fucking thing.
So it lets a bunch of like psychic types and stuff deal with Dark and Steel, but now Focus Blast is gone. So
Confused as hell.
So again, because Focus,
I'm gonna have to circle around in this area.
So like because Focus Blast is now gone, that essentially means.
Okay, I think they meant this part of the slide. Hold on.
What are you looking for?
The pirate treasure! They said, take a slide, and when you take a slide, you go to the left, and you fly, and the treasure is up high?
If you can stand on that... Oh boy, you can stand on the outside of the orbs!
Okay. Then I see exactly what they mean.
Yeah,
It's up over.
Anyway, like getting back to it again, in removing Focus Blast, and yes, there are other fighting moves like Brick Break and Superpower and stuff, but in removing Focus Blast, that has now gimped a bunch of special attackers, so again, in turn, that means...
Damn it! 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 Okay. Okay. What it says, take the left slide, then use Flappy Flight to fly above the area, and you find the skull. But I flew up, and there was nothing. Unless they mean all the way up, but my problem is I can't go all the way up. And they're picturing a, like, ramp, the slide, but, so I don't know if I'm in the right area. Now I'm lost and I'm just wasting the goddamn video. I'm really confused and paranoid that I'm going to the wrong fucking area. Yes, it is all the way over here. Oh my god, it is.
Huh. Well, now that that's back on track.
Jesus Lord, that is hidden as hell.
Like all of these. There already was that.
Okay, hold on. My problem, like, I'm about to probably die.
Actually, if you can... Ha! MLG.
Jesus Lord. Bye. What we were saying in A Night in the Woods part, and this pretty much confirms, or, like, kind of petty but true opinion, everyone, oh, this fixes the metagame. The metagame is so much better. Except now Pokemon lack key coverage, meaning Steel types are dominant, Dark types are broken, and tons of walls can't heal.
So that one is one that can be argued is a tiny bit better because of how obnoxious some things healing are, but the general...
But certain Pokemon can heal.
Yes, and now because certain things can heal as opposed to more, that makes, like, things that can heal and deal damage are going to be really good in this metagame. Like, I'm expecting Venusaur. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The, like, 5 things from Generation 1 that have Mega Evolutions also have those, giving them, much more of an advantage. So, Mega Venusaur is going to be busted. Alolan Not's probably...
Except Mega Venusaur isn't that good in this game. Because it lacks healing.
Mega Drain.
Okay.
It has Mega Drain.
You know what I mean!
It has Mega Drain and Leech Seed. That's the healing it always used. Leech Seed is still here, right?
I think?
Okay. So you have
Where's Area 4?
What?
The casino. They went the wrong way.
There's the casino.
No, wait. No, I dropped it correctly. Some Mega Venusaur sets would have...
Yeah, some would have synthesis, but the point is, it can still be a thing that's mostly intact. And again, that like gives him, you know, a kind of unfair advantage because very few other things would be able to take advantage of.
They just... I also need to ramble about Smash, but they literally... Pokemon lack so many key moves that basically you're going to be dominated by Steel and Dark types and a few... Chansey's still busted because Chansey can still heal.
It can?
Soft boiled.
Oh yeah, that was an exclusive move to Chansey.
Yes. And...
Though you don't have Eviolites, again, that's like one of the few actually kind of good things in here. So that means, you know, you just bop it with a physical move.
Yeah, but... Okay, apparently you literally start the area and
I think that you start and then, like, fly up.
It's in a light switch, like, up here.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
That one's kind of dumb. I'm surprised we didn't find it.
Most players don't look up.
Arg.
That has been statistically proven.
I already have the marsh.
Yeah, we found that one by pure stupidity.
So... Okay.
So, yeah, that shows that the game is most likely going to just basically be the same problem as like a modern competitive play, to where especially because, again, you know, you're limited to the 151, so again, counters are really limited.
And a lot of key moves that would make certain Pokemon useful don't exist, so even some low-tiered Pokemon, you might think, oh, I could finally use this thing!
Like a good example, well, he would barely ever show up, well, you know, it would normally technically be deemed garbage because its stats aren't good enough. This just shows the restricting of moves, abilities, like whole items, you know, taking all that away, how you actually, you know, gimped basically things potentially having a chance with things being more restricted. In the modern game's Victory Bell, I think its hidden ability was Chlorophyll. So if you combined Chlorophyll with Growth and then either Leaf Blade or Solar Beam, you can actually have Victory Bell be a mixed or physical or special Sunsweeper. It's not like, you know, the best Pokemon or anything, and even after a few, it would take, I think, 2 or 3 growths for it to get a few things going, but underneath the sun, growth is a nasty... Underneath the sun, growth is a nasty plot and a swords dance. So again, if, like, we say had all current, like, you know...
Okay.
If Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee had all current metagame, like, functions and things, like all abilities and whole items and all that shit was there, it was just the original 151, and maybe things, evolutions from later games, maybe, then people may have actually kind of had a point, because then, you know, something like Victory Bell might actually be a bit more useful because it doesn't have things that completely shit on it, but that's not what we got. And you squandered things like that potentially actually being useful.
The most broken Pokemon will still be broken. Steel types are just going to be ridiculous.
You say that, but I honestly think no, because The only two steel types in this game are, Magnemite, not even Magnezone, and Alolan Sandslash, right?
Alolan Duck Trio.
I keep forgetting that thing is part steel! But, actually no. Because again, due to having the moveset restrictions, the only one of those three that's going to be good is Alolan... not one of the Alolan forms. The only one of those three that's going to be good is Magneton. Because Magneton has Flash Cannon and Thunderbolt, which I find fucking hilarious, because Flash Cannon was a Generation 4 move. The steel move that Alolan Dug Trio and Alolan Sandslash...
Oh wait, all their good steel coverage is gone. Never mind. You're right.
Those two use Iron Head.
You're right.
I don't think either of them can learn Iron Tail. The moves that would be common on them when they would show up, because they're technically garbage tier, quote unquote, were Iron Head or Smart Strike, or I think sometimes Metal Claw on a Sandslash, because if you did this weird, like, Metal Claw Sword Dance set, you could get a super high attack on that thing, but that's beside the point. That's the other thing, and that's why I really do think Alolan Muck is going to rule this metagame. You know, not counting, like, the obvious, like, Mewtwo or something, because that's
Alolan Muck?
Well, we say that, but would all of Alolan Muck's good moves still be there? The Elemental Punches are going to be there. Poison Jab is still a thing, right?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Wait, yeah, because this one, trainer battle, obviously, the game has bosses against red, green, and blue. Again, we're just spoiling the balls off of this.
You don't have items!
And by the time this game comes out, all this shit's going to be out there anyway, but, I believe red, green, or blue, one of those three had a Rapidash and it has Poison Jab with it. So then, you don't have items, and because of that, I believe Knockoff doesn't
Knockoff isn't in the game.
But Crunch is. So, an Alolan Muck with Poison Jab, Crunch, and then whatever of the Elemental Punches are deemed the best coverage, that is going to be nearly fucking unstoppable.
On top of Curse.
Oh yeah, you could also have Curse. So then, like, Ice Punch and Curse, or Fire Punch and Curse.
You can't heal, but you can tank like a motherfucker.
Yes.
Making its worst defensive stat higher while you're tanking special hits.
That's another thing, and this gets kind of iffy because of the weird data associated with the thing. That one little metal thing that's also a steel type, the data for it and its evolution are also there, which is funny because those two actually have abilities in the game's code, even though the game doesn't use abilities. But the Evolve Form's ability is Iron Fist. And is it confirmed that it learns Drain Punch?
That hasn't...
Because if Alolan Muck is given Drain Punch, it will be unstoppable. And there will be, like, no And there will be no counters to this, because, again, in removing hold items, well, I will admit there are some fucking obnoxious hold item combinations, like Eviolite on Chansey. At the same time, hold items also can potentially, while they do, yes, make stronger things stronger, it can also make weaker things better and actually let them hit above their weight class if you're hitting good enough, because nothing wants to take a Choice Specs Hyper Beam. Just, no, you don't want to deal with that. Or, Choice Banded Explosion or Self-Destruct. Again, nothing wants to deal with that. Because of Truant, it's low-tiered garbage, but I'm pretty sure if an Adamant Choice Banded Slacking hits most things with Giga Impact, the only way you're gonna survive that is if you resist that.
Oh, God damn it. You also have choice items are also non-multiplied damage in a way that, like, it's 50% more without it counting as a stat boost, meaning a lot of choice Pokemon are used for just wall breaking.
Like I said, it lets things, even if it's in small, a burst, the right item or...
The top of the cavern, somewhere.
Like I said, the right item and ability combination could, depending on what it goes up against, let something that is quote-unquote low-tiered garbage hit well above its weight class and actually deal damage to something that's, you know, like OU or Uber, whatever. Fucking
Trying to focus.
I know, like, I brought this point up before, but god damn it, I will beat this Ponyta into the ground until people listen to me. Yes, I just made that joke. Quagsire...
Okay, so it seems like the platform we're looking for is over here, but I can't find the stupid... Yeah, it seems like it's at the end.
Yeah, isn't it?
Actually, because I've been through here already...
We can just speed through to the end and then look for... I know I brought this up before, but I feel it is a good point to, you know, show...
They said smiley face platform, which I think is that one. You have to fly above it, but I don't get... I don't exactly get what they mean by smiley face, and then I see that big enemy in the picture.
I could... If you look at the platform...
Wait.
Is that it over there? It cannot be that simple.
No. It's a bug.
I think the reason...
Oh, try there.
Oh. What? Well, that happened.
So, back to trying to ramble. We were gonna ramble about Smash, but then so much with the Pokemon where I'm trying to make the point coherent.
We can maybe just make a video dedicated to this Smash, but also might make a video to further expand on the Pokemon, so, you know, we won't constantly, like, be interrupted and things.
Because of the limitations and lack of certain good options that Pokemon make good use out of, they've basically limited the Pokemon where this does not fix the metagame in the way that tons of people act like it does.
Because it really does just create the same problem, but under different circumstances. That is exactly what it's done. But before you now have everything still technically, theoretically, has an out through abilities or other methods. But again, now that all that's gone, you don't have those extra outs. It's like, what's going to be a counter to Alolan Muck? It would obviously be something that, you know, is like Earthquake, because that's its only weakness, because you don't have abilities. You can't have, like, Intimidate, soften it up, or anything like that. And there are a bunch of other restrictions you can't put on it. Like, the funny thing is, again, if we had abilities, something like a Alolan Dugtrio or regular Dugtrio could serve as potentially a counter, having regular Dugtrio either Arena Trap and then Earthquake, or Alolan Or the Alolan variant could scare it in having tangled hair, which that's every time you make physical contact,
you lose speed, which
yeah.
isn't the best thing.
But Alolan Muck is, you know, it's primarily a physical attacker, yes. No, it's not going to be going.
The only thing that would do...
Yeah, it's not going to be going, you know, first, but it's still one of those, if you just keep beating it down with, like, Fire Punch, those 2 or 3 hits are going to drop your speed.
Yeah, but on a curse set, you would lose speed.
But, on a curse set, you're losing speed, but you're getting attack and defense. This would just be you're dropping speed without any buffs. You're gaining nothing out of this. The only way this helps you is if you're turning your opponent's bullshit against them to basically make Trick Room in your favor.
The few bulky Pokemon that can somewhat heal themselves are basically going to be problematic, and you're going to just see
I guarantee you, like, I'm fucking calling it now, but for the most part with this, I've just been making general sweeping statements, but I'm now going to actually call the specific Pokemon that I guarantee you will probably be OU / maybe Uber, depending on how busted or not they are deemed. It's going to be Alolan Muck, Mega Venusaur, Snorlax, and then the other 3 are probably going...
There it is.
That's like the easiest to get.
Okay, guys, so I have 2 questions today. My first question, if you played Yooka-Laylee, did you get all the pirate treasure, or did you miss out on them? And that leads me to my second question. If you did get all the pirate treasure, did you use a guide, or did you happen to find them all on your own without the help of a guide or any kind of outside source? I would love to know that, because a few of these are very hidden and kind of obnoxious. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments below, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and leave some comments. If you're new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscription button and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please ring the bell next to the subscription button. That gives you the proper notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Doing all of these things really helps out the channel, and it really helps our communities grow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.